going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Throw me a subscribe, like the video. Appreciate you for being here. Listen, it's my last night here in this condo, which is no big deal. I packed up, so all that's taken care of. Trying to settle in more long term here. Moving actually to the other side of town, Neiman, which is probably 5 or 6 kilometers away, maybe. Doesn't sound like much, but it's pretty far ride. It basically changes all my habits and routines. It's that far away, so all my places I've more or less become accustomed to going to, it just makes it further away. So, but guys, you got to look at it as like new opportunities as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Guys, listen, this is why I say like TikTok has a bunch of bullshit on it, but man, does it have a wealth of pure advice and wisdom sometimes that you'll run across nuggets of something that I can't just pass up, and I want to share it with you guys. This is actually, I'm gonna run a TikTok of this chick. She's talking for about 2.5 minutes, and guys, sometimes women get it right, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna shout out to this chick because actually what she's saying is spot on, and you need to listen to every word she says. Listen carefully, and guys, this will give you the game. In my opinion, it will save you a ton of bullshit. If you're gonna deal with women, this will tell you everything you need to know. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to it.
The reality is, a lot of men will say, she lied to me in the beginning, she was so good, she lied to me, she lied to me, she lied to me. Women never, ever, ever lie. Never do they lie. They might not say the truth, but they always show you the truth. Every woman that you've been with that has hurt you, used you, cheated on you, stolen from you, whatever it is, she showed you her red flags from day one. You chose to ignore them. You chose to ignore them. This is what women will do. They meet a man and they'll basically show their red flags in not so clear ways. So they might show it simply by how she dresses, and she might show you that she might be provocative, or she might show you with her sexual behavior. She might be very sexually liberal. She might show you in terms of how she talks about her exes. She might say that, oh, this guy was so toxic, this guy was so this, that, I'm still in love with this guy, whatever it is. She shows you some of her traits. She might show you through how she is as a parent. She might not have kids and not prioritize them, or she may have denied another man access to the children, and you think you're going to be captain stepdad and you're going to save the day, but the reality is she showed you that she denies men access to the children if she doesn't like them, and you think you're going to be immune to that behavior. Not possible. So these women always, and myself included, we show men all of our red flags. Now we pick the man that allows us to get away with the most nonsense. Now, if you don't have many red flags as a woman, what will happen is you attract a man with really clear boundaries. What will happen is a man with boundaries can only be with a woman who doesn't have many red flags, because they're a perfect match. She doesn't do too much, he doesn't tolerate too much. They work really well. But a woman filled with red flags will only select a man who's filled with low self-esteem. She will find the man who doesn't know how to exert his boundaries, doesn't know how to look for red flags, and doesn't know how to stand up for himself. That's the man she will select. So if you are a man with really low self-esteem and really value the connection more than the respect that she's giving you, you are going to find yourself constantly manipulated, cheated on, and disrespected by women.
Wow, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give too many female content creators credit. I think this might be one of the first videos. Well, I've run a few, but this one right here, this woman was spot on. And when you stop right now and think and look back, and with every chick you've ever dealt with, that most chicks, they're not gonna tell you. If you ask her a direct question, it's like body count, for example. Let's just talk about that. If you ask her, which I'm not saying do this, but if you ask her, she's not gonna tell you the truth, but she will tell you in other ways. She'll tell you in the bedroom how many guys she's been with, for the most part. She'll tell you by the way she dresses. You can ask her, she'll tell you, like, you got to stop listening to the words. You got to understand, words are a masquerade. You got to pick up on non-verbal body cues, like changes in her tone of voice, eye contact, where her eyes are. Listen, you want to know the truth? Look at her damn phone. That phone is the truth. So, This is why I say you got to be quick to cut these chicks out, man. This is the thing. When you, like, so many guys, like, I can't even understand the concept, and even myself, I've been guilty of this, like chasing women. Chasing women is one of the most pointless activities you could ever do as a man. You need to chase your own thing. Let these women chase you. Let them prove themselves to you. Guys, and what she said was very crucial. A man with boundaries cannot be manipulated. So listen, most of these chicks will let themselves out the fucking door, guys. When you have boundaries as a man and you don't put up with no bullshit, you don't put up with no bullcrap, she's gonna let herself out for the most part. It's really that simple. You gotta have that distance. You gotta create that distance in the beginning. Let her chase you. Let her show you who she is. But listen, don't judge her. Use that as knowledge and, hey, be grateful that she showed you who she was so that she could do that to the next guy. Now listen, guys, this is what I say. This ain't about bashing or judging females. This is about self-accountability as a man. You have to take accountability for all the times you ran the red light. How many red lights has your ass run? You see that sucker and you floor it. I can change her. And then before you know it, she's pregnant. And then she's throwing bricks through your windshield. 2x4s. Showing up at your fucking job. I mean, like, calling you from spam numbers. Guys, this is the thing. You gotta understand, most of the people, this is men and women both, have issues in America especially. The women that have issues are looking for the men that have the issues because these issues that men don't deal with are naturally make them insecure. And what she said, did you hear that part where she said she's looking for a man who will put up with the most nonsense? So you have to understand, this is the game that you're out here playing. So when she's not calling you back, she's chasing a bigger simp. She's chasing a guy from asking a guy for money. And guys, you got to understand, this is a lot of the strategies. This doesn't mean all, no. This isn't all, but you have to understand, you got to be able to filter out the rubbish and the people that ain't for you. You got to be able to screen that shit out quick, cut it off, and don't give them two fucks about, you ain't lost nothing. Guys, your life will be, listen, even here, I have my own thing going on. I like going and doing my own damn thing. And they can call me. I ain't chasing shit. I ain't chasing shit out here. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy it from time to time, but listen, I want a woman to be who she is. And she can show me that, and listen, I'll be cool about it. If it ain't gonna work out, listen, keep it cool. Say, hey, look, I just don't feel it right now. You ain't gotta tell her, but just tell her, hey, I don't know, I just ain't feeling it. You're nice and all that, but I just ain't feeling it. I wish you the best. You can do some shit like that. Learn how to break it clean if you're in person. But you also got to learn how to quit texting them, go dry on her ass, man. I mean, do whatever you got to do. When you see these red flags, these are personal to you. Don't let nobody convince you that you're insecure. Fuck out of here. That's your intuition telling you what time it is. Dude, you go out with a chick and she's all up on her phone and stuff. Come on, man. That's a big red flag. That's a hell no. There is no next time. You can tell her, hey, I'll see you next time, but never talk to her again. Hell no. But listen, this woman's speaking facts. Most women out here are looking for suckers, dude. Not all, but you got to have a way of filtering out the difference. And by having boundaries and standards in your life, you will quickly screen out the chicks that really like you and the chicks that don't. And this is why I said that, listen, when a chick really likes you, you're not going to be looking for answers on YouTube. Like, does she like me? You're not going to be doing any of that stupid shit. You will know. If a chick likes you, she's going to be checking up on you. She's going to be bringing you food. Are you hungry? Can we meet? Can we fuck? Are your balls in? Like, she going to keep your balls? Like, you just going to know. You will know. And that's the only those chicks do you deal with. Now, even some of those can have red flags, obviously. But that's the thing. You got to have stages that you graduate them through if you're going to deal with them, especially long term. A chick that's campaigning to be in your life, like she got to meet all the criteria, but give her that space to show you who the fuck she is. And guys, when I look back, every chick I've been with in the past has showed me who she is. So I take responsibility for that. And so do you. You need to take responsibility for the people you allow in your life. It's on you for running the red light. So understand, this is how you screen them out, is by having boundaries and standards and giving people the space to show you who the fuck they are. It's really that simple. That's why I said, for me, I don't have any stresses about shit here. I don't have any stresses about women or nothing here. I keep it casual. I keep a distance. Listen, I still like dealing with women from time to time, you know? But I don't have time to be doing this all the time. Same thing with like pursuing. I mean, I just can't even mentally understand. If you're having to pursue a chick, that means she's running away. And these chicks, dude, they're playing games with your ass. You just got to understand, there is a game out here. No, guys play games too, I know, but dude, these chicks are way better at game than you are. So if you understand how the game works and stay back at a distance, you'll be fine. Understand it. Wrap yourself up. Don't get too invested. Pay attention to how she dresses, how she flirts with other guys in front of you. Does she text? Is she dry texting? Is she pulling back? Does she flake? Shit like that, man. Don't tolerate any of that shit, man. You got to be quick to cut a chick out. You will save yourself so many fucking headaches, guys. And a lot of times, when you cut them off, they come back correct. They come back correct. Not always, but if she don't come back, good. Good. She didn't like you anyway. Fuck her. You screened her out by cutting off at the first sign of bullshit. Stop putting up with bullshit. Man, these women don't even respect these men. Like the woman, she's talking about the guys, they looking for the guy to put up with the nonsense. She don't even respect that man. But she's going to fuck the guy she respects. You can believe that. She'll be hitting him up for sneaky links and come-throughs when old simp Mr. Poindexter's working extra hours at the office. You can believe that. Guys, it's important to understand this stuff. That's why they say you can either understand women or love them. You can't do both. But listen, you can love, like, not be in love. There's a difference. In love is dangerous for a man. But understand, this is really what it is. And this woman was giving you 100% facts. This is so true. Most guys that you see in relationships, listen, let me tell you a little story. I'm sitting out drinking my coffee every morning. And I pointed out to the guy, James, that works there. I pointed out to him. I said, watch these couples as they walk by. All the Western couples, the chick is walking in the front and the guy is walking behind her. Like, where are we going? And it's like I'm people watching, laughing, but it's so true. It's overwhelming how many Westerners, like, that come here. The chick is walking in front and the guy's following behind her. That is the most weak beta shit. I mean, it looks beta as fuck. And it's because this is the biggest sucker she could find. And she's dragging him around like a damn dog on a leash. Now, this isn't all. No, it's not all. I know, but this is how you sift between the bullshit. This is really what it is. Chicks that have red flags, that never dealt with their trauma, the first thing they do, guys, is they try to tell you about their past trauma. Think about it. A chick will tell you about her past trauma to get you to trauma bond with her ass, to sympathize with them. They know that they play on men's heartstrings. Most chicks do this. These are unqualified chicks too, all of them. If a chick's doing that, trying to pull on your heartstrings and make you feel sorry for her, especially up front, she's gone. Hell no. She don't give a fuck about your trauma. Think about it. Am I right or wrong? 9 times out of 10, these chicks try to trauma bond with men. So this is what I'm saying, and this is so true. This is why they look for the biggest sucker that puts up with the biggest red flags, which means they're looking for the guys that have the biggest insecurities, the weakest fucking dudes, the guys that don't stand up for themselves, the guys that don't know when to walk away and cut a chick off. Never talk to her, block her ass, be done with her. Guys, it will save you a ton of headaches. Now, with that said, listen to what she said. Pete Game, shout out to this lady. She's speaking nothing but facts. But anyway, guys, this is really what it is. Most guys out here in relationships, not all, most of these guys are weak simps. Most of them are weak simps. Woman walking in front. They're not even holding his hand. Walking out front. He's being drugged around town shopping behind her ass. Fuck all that, guys. That means she's not even really attracted, because if she really was attracted, she would want the whole town to see her holding his hand, letting him lead. Oh, watch, look at my man, because she knows he's a goddamn leader. She knows the other women are looking up to him. So that just goes to show you have to screen out when a chick's into you, when she's not, by having boundaries and standards. Simple as that. Keep them at a distance, let them show who the fuck they are, or if they even really have genuine interest in you. They're not using you for some shit. If a chick has genuine interest in you, you will know it. She will put herself in your place, like in your face, nonstop, doing anything and everything to try to make you happy. You'll know. Some people say, oh, it's love bombing. Well, listen, a chick's gonna be sort of reserved about it at first, but you'll know by the way she looks at you. You gotta know by the way she kisses you, by the way she hugs you. She give you that little shitty side hug, like, hey sister, she don't like you. Shit like that. Women always show you who the fuck they are. They always do. When you look back and think about it, you know I'm telling the truth. With that said, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out from Thailand. Throw me some love on the video, and I'll see you on the next one.